Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Veronica, and today's video is going to be a fairly long one. I'm going to try not to make it too long for you guys, but I do have two boxes to unbox for you guys. The first one is actually the VIP box that I got from Once Upon a Book Club. I am a VIP person for them. And the second box for you that I'm going to be unboxing for you guys today is Book of the Month. I actually purchased this myself. It's the first time I actually purchased from this company. And I also have a mini book haul from Barnes&Noble from the other day. So if you guys want to see what I got in both boxes, then stick around. So the first box that I'm going to unbox for you guys is actually the VIP box that I received from Once Upon a Book Club box. This was, I believe, the October box. It's taken me so long to get this because there was a hang up in the mail delivery. So they had to reissue the box to me, and I actually received it today. Now, I have never had one of their boxes before sent to me, and I was chosen, to be a VIP for the company along with a few other people, and this time I actually got chosen, and I am very happy and excited. What I can tell you about this box is that it is unique because not only is the box unique in itself, it actually looks like a book that you can leave the items stored in it on your shelf, but it's also unique because the book in itself is in here, but also there are different items that pertain to the storyline that are wrapped, and there are specific pages that when you get to that point in the story, you can open up the gift that pertains to that part of the book. And they do have little stickers inside the book to tell you, okay, you can open your gift on page 234 now. So let's open this on up and actually see what theme this was and what the items are. Now, I'm going to give you guys this cheeky sneak peek first. I'm not going to look. So in here, it says read, discuss, share at Once Upon a Book Club box on Instagram. And I'm not going to open up the little packages that come with this until I actually read the story. So I will post photos over on my Instagram. You guys can feel free to follow me at Scarlet Book Nerd over on Instagram and be able to see when I do open it up what the items were for that page. So the first thing that I see on top is we have a sticker sheet with a whole lot of different stickers. It says, sorry for the delay, Once Upon a Book Club. And it's different stickers in here. There's like home stickers, elements and quote, call old friend, read in bed all day, get 9 hours of sleep with a little mask. So that's cute. You can use these either in a bullet journal or in your regular journal, like a diary or whatever you want to use them for. Next up, we actually have, I believe this is their spoiler booklet. It's actually the book club kit, and this is the Once Upon a Book Club 2020 selection. And on here it actually has the book for this box, I believe, which is called Eventide, and it's by Sarah Goodman. And the inside, it's actually a conversation with the author and discussion questions, and they also had read-along dates. Now this was through the month of November, so unfortunately the dates have expired for it, but it doesn't matter. I'm still going to have fun and read along. either with a book buddy friend or just for myself. But on the back here it says DIY floral protection ward, and it lists the supplies that you're going to need as well as the instructions to make them. So that's interesting. They gave like a little craft to do. Then here we do have a signed book plate by the author. And next up we actually have a little bookmark, and it says, to fully experience this box, remember to only open your gifts once you reach the given page. Don't worry, we'll remind you. And on the back it says their logo. So that is neat. On here, the next item we actually have is a quote, and it says, some truths are better left unsaid, and it's actually by the author. And then now in the box you can actually see what's left in here. And we do have the book, which I will definitely take out once I get it past all the wiggly worms. And it says, family secrets never stay buried. And on the back cover it says, the summary of it says, between sunset and night comes eventide. The air grew cooler then cold. My breaths came faster as I realized each ragged exhalation hung before me in the air. I watched the impossible sight, breathing out frozen clouds on a summer day. A violent shiver racked my body. I had stepped into a frigid midwinter. Alarm trickled through my veins. Something was wrong. Every icy breath heightened my distress. It was too cold, too still, and too quiet. This was the charged silence of hide and seek, when I knew someone somewhere crouched in wait. But this didn't feel like a child's game. This felt dangerous. So I haven't heard anything about this book, but I am kind of curious to see what exactly it's about. So I will definitely be reading this. It's not really that thick of a book, so it shouldn't take me too long to read it. But I will definitely be posting over on my Instagram page about the book, and I will even probably give you guys like updates throughout the story, giving my thoughts on it. And definitely when I'm done reading the book, I will definitely do a video about the book, as well as the gifts when I've opened them. But I can show you pretty much what the containers are. Now this one, it's actually a box, and it says page 315. And whatever the item is, it's pretty heavy. The next one we have is a larger box, and it says page 103. Then we do have the wiggly worms. We have another one that says page 147. And I actually like the design on this box with the different leaves. That's different. I've never seen packaging look like that before, so that does interest me a lot. And then this envelope says page 129. And then that's actually all of the items in the box. So, like I said, as I read the story, I will definitely be telling you guys about it and about the item, or in this case, items that pertain to the story. So I hope that you guys, if you do subscribe to Once Upon a Book Club and you have received this box, let me know what your thoughts are. Did you like the box in general? And if you aren't a subscriber, would you subscribe based on the reviews that you've heard of the company and even other booktubers' thoughts on it? So the next box that I have is actually Book of the Month. Now, I have seen a lot of different booktubers subscribe to them, and I actually was watching Reagan over on her channel. I will link her channel down below, Peruse Projects, I believe is her channel name. Reagan, again, I'm sorry if I just messed up the name of your channel. I really apologize. But I was curious about this, and I actually found a discount code to get this box for $10 instead of the normal $15. But I actually chose 2 books, and one of them is by a fellow booktuber. So I will definitely be opening this up right now for you guys to see. And there is a discount code I do have. I will put it in the description down below. But it says on the inside of the lid, "You've got great taste." And the first book that I actually bought was The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. And this story, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I actually did read a review of it online, and I was very interested by the idea of the story. And on the back it says, "A life no one will remember, a story you will never forget." And it basically tells the story of a young woman who wants immortality, but it comes with a price. And she kind of makes a deal basically with the devil, kind of like a Faustian kind of deal, where she gets her wish granted. She gets to become immortal. But the catch to it is, every person she meets will forget her the moment she walks away. Well, that's fine and dandy until eventually one day she does come across someone who remembers who she is long after meeting her. And you go on the adventure with her and find out why she made the choice to become immortal. And also why this one particular person remembers who she is and when no one else does. So there's a loophole maybe in there somewhere, I don't know, but as I said, I'm very intrigued by this. It sounds amazing. I've heard great reviews by other booktubers and other bookstagrammers who have liked this. So if you have read this, drop me a note down in the comments. What were your thoughts on the book? Did you like it? What did you like the most about it? What didn't you like? And also, if you've ever done a buddy read for it, and would you want to do another buddy read in the future for a different story? The second book that I got was Again But Better by Christine Rico. And Christine is actually a fellow booktuber, and I will definitely be linking her channel down below. And this is actually Christine's debut novel, and it's a fun story. It says, "What on the front it says, what would you do with a second chance?" And it's about one girl called Shane. She's been doing college all wrong, pre-med, stellar grades, and happy parents. Sounds ideal, but Shane's made 0 friends, goes home every weekend, and romance, what's that? Her life has been dorm, dining hall, class, repeat. Time's ticking and she needs a change. There's nothing like moving to a new country to really mix things up. Shane signs up for a semester abroad in London. She's going to write all her college mistakes, make friends, pursue boys, and find adventure. Easier said than done. She is soon faced with the complicated realities of living outside her bubble, and when self-doubt sneaks in, her new life starts to fall apart. Shane comes to find that with the right amount of courage and determination, one can conquer anything. Throw in some fate and a touch of magic, the possibilities are endless. So, this does sound like an interesting story. I am looking forward to reading it, absolutely. And I will definitely be reviewing this book later on my channel when I do get a chance to read it. But honestly, I know I'm going to like this. I've heard a lot of great things about this book from other booktubers, other bookstagrammers, and different people over on Facebook who have been talking to different book groups I'm in. And everybody has loved this book. I haven't come across anyone who has disliked it. So if you have read Again But Better, let me know again down in the comments what were your thoughts on the book. Did you like it? And would you want to either get this for a friend or a family member to read, or even follow the author in her writing journey and see what her next book could be and what could bring about another kind of an adventure for us. And in this box they also include a wide bookmark, and it says "Leave me to my books" on one side, and it has their logo, Book of the Month, on the other. And the last thing in the box is a booklet about the company, and this company was actually established in 1926, which I was very surprised about that. I didn't realize that the company had been around that long, but inside it tells you all about the company. It's a 5-book bookstore. Every month they come out with 5 titles, and you can choose one of those to be your main book of the month. And then they also have a catalog of other books from years past or months past, and you can choose to add on a book for an additional fee. Now, I wasn't surprised that the subscription wasn't that expensive. In fact, I was very grateful that it wasn't. It's definitely budget friendly, especially with the holidays coming up. If you wanted to give this as a gift to a friend or family member who you know loves to read, this is the perfect gift, especially since it does cover a wide variety of books that you can read from all different genres. So it's definitely well worth the money, and I know you can add on more than one. It just depends on what subscription you would like to get. The last part of this video is actually the book haul that I did. I went to my local Barnes&Noble the other day. I actually had to go pick up a book for a Secret Santa that I'm participating in. And while I was there, I was like, you know what? I'm going to look for a book or two for myself just to see, what I might want to get later on, like after the holidays. But I actually got 2 books. I got Hunting Prince Dracula by Carrie Maniscalco and The Damned by Renee Eddy. The Damned is actually the sequel to her first novel, which was called The Beautiful. I did read The Beautiful. It was an absolutely amazing story. It takes place in New Orleans, and it was kind of reminding me of the Librarian films, when the last one was set in New Orleans with vampires and the hunters and trying to find out who and what is causing trouble. But in The Beautiful, it was more or less the story of these girls coming over from Europe to start a new life in America. And The Damned actually picks up the event after The Beautiful, and Sebastian Saint Germain is no longer human. Like the rest of the fallen, Bastien is now cursed to walk the earth forever, hungry for blood. And after breaking the tenuous peace his uncle had brokered with the Brotherhood, promising never to bring another vampire into New Orleans, war between the fallen and the Brotherhood seems imminent. But Bastien is too obsessed with his lost humanity to care, and thoughts of Celine, who ensured his life by giving up all her memories of him, and any claim on his heart haunts him. Bastien decides Celine paid too high a price and sets about unmaking himself, intent on finding his way back to her. Celine, meanwhile, recovering from the attack on her life, is still gravely troubled by the events of a night she struggles to remember, and she can't help feeling that everyone is lying to her about what happened. When at last she crosses paths with Bastien, now a stranger to her, she feels an inexplicably intense emotional reaction to him that leaves her bewildered by desire. As Celine tries to puzzle out her connection to Bastien, one she knows he felt too, forces lurking in the shadows finally strike out, threatening not only Celine and Bastien's relationship, but their lives. Now, this definitely sounds like an amazing story, and I really can't wait to read it. I might even go back and reread The Beautiful first before I go into this. It all depends on what kind of mood I'm in. But honestly, I can't wait to read this. I do like the idea of the vampires in New Orleans and that whole time frame. And honestly, I do love the cover. Yes, even though there is a skull on here, but I do like the purple and pink flowers and the berries. That is a really nice design that they came up with for the cover jacket. So I will definitely be leaving a review about this on my channel later on and over on Instagram. Don't worry guys, I won't let you down. I will keep you up to date with how I'm doing with the books. And the other book I did pick up, like I said, is the second book in the Stalking Jack the Ripper series. And this one picks up with Audrey Rose and Thomas Cresswell. This time they've left London and now they're going to Romania. And honestly, that's all I know about this. I loved the first book, Stalking Jack the Ripper, so much I didn't even see it coming with the ending, and now I was curious when I read the little excerpt at the end of that book for this, and honestly I was glued to it and I couldn't wait. It just drove me crazy that I had to wait this long to finally get my hands on a copy of it. Now while this is definitely bigger than Stalking Jack the Ripper, I know I'm going to enjoy it. I love the writing style that Carrie has, and the fact that James Patterson actually handpicked her to showcase her talent in this form is absolutely amazing, that he's giving other authors a chance. And honestly, I've heard a lot of good things about this series in general. I know the next book after this has something to do with Houdini, and then the last book in this series I believe is called Capturing the Devil. So I just have to get those two books and then I will have the entire series. And I will definitely be binge reading all of the books, but I'm nowhere near ready for that yet. I will definitely take my time and read this, but I might get to this in the spring. It all depends on what my work schedule is and my personal life, but I will again let you guys know what I think about it. I might even try and do like a reading vlog. I've never done one before, but I'll give it a try with one of the books I did get and that I showed you guys today. But who knows how that'll work out. So bear with me if it doesn't quite work out the way I hope it will. But again, I'm just doing my best to showcase what books I do have and whatever books I do pick up at the stores or I receive in the mail. I know I do have another book on the way. It's actually from a Goodreads giveaway. I just found out this morning that I was getting it. So when I get that book, I will definitely be doing a book haul through the mail one. And if I do pick up any other books after the holiday or even before the holiday, I'll try and take you guys along the next time I go book shopping. So with that, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to turn on the notifications bell so that you guys will know when I post another video. And until next time, Happy reading.